In the jungle, the mighty jungle,
You do realize that there are no lions in the expansion, right?
Oh, you're right. Welcome to Board Game Animal. My name is Justin. Now, we love making videos about all sorts of board games, but this may come as a huge shock to you. But here at Board Game Animal, we love animals. No, really, I do love all games, which I think is pretty evident. But sometimes an animal themed game comes along, and that's just like a special little bonus. So when you love board games and animals as much as we do, Board Game Animal, imagine how excited we were when our best game of 2023 and one of our favorite board games of all time that already featured animals now has an expansion in the pipeline that is all about animals. It's like the jaguar shaped cherry on top of an already perfect earthy sundae. So now I'm even more excited to share what this expansion has in store for you and your gaming experience. Keep in mind that some of the components are going to be a little different from what you see now in the prototype copy as to what they will be eventually when you have your own. Animal Kingdom is an expansion to Maxime Tardif's Earth from Inside Up Games. It's an expansion that takes the crunch of Earth and dials it up to another level. In this box, you're getting dozens of new animals to.
No, I definitely have one.
Hold on,
I
come
definitely
on, I
have
win.
one.
This
This
what's,
isn't a
what's
competition.
what's going on over there?
We're trying to see who's represented the most in the new expansion.
You guys know that these are wild animals, right? There's no domestic short hairs and chihuahua mixes in this one.
Oh, you know we mean our relatives. See, look, I got the jaguar and I'm on the cover.
Well, I'm just happy to be represented in the base game.
Mickey, you look like a mess.
Hey, it's called being au naturel, like my Animal Kingdom brethren.
Yeah, same. I'm happy about the base game because I got a few cousins here.
We all know hyenas are more closely related to cats. So if we're counting the base game, I totally win. Look at all these.
Hey, first of all, that's a myth about hyenas.
Hey, Justin, look, they put you in here.
I cannot do this with you guys right now. Anyway, there are a lot of animals, each that have game-bending asymmetrical abilities that strongly influence your approach to how you build your tableau. Earth is already a game that feels like an intricate set of gears all moving, affecting each other and being affected, where you're running multiple engines simultaneously, balancing your resources, cards, and trying to make the most luscious tableau. And now with Animal Kingdom, it adds another lovely gear into the mix. And it just clicks really nicely. The moving parts of Earth move even more now, and in a really clever way. In the base game, when you achieve one of the common animal goals, you place a leaf on the board to register that. And now when you do that, your chosen animals activate, helping to generate resources, trigger abilities, or unlock new scoring opportunities. There's also a global animal ability that activates for all players at the end of each turn cycle, providing everyone with an opportunity to plan ahead to figure out how best to utilize yet another tool. Every animal in the set is unique, which is a fantastic amount of variety. And it is fascinating on how they inform your decisions on how to shape your ecosystem or on what cards or what strategies would be the best to use or pursue. Something I love that I'm sure will be very popular are the animeeples that populate your tableau. They roam across the cards, interacting with the flora and terrain you've played. It creates for a striking visual, but it also boosts the usability and function of the expansion itself. The unique meeples, as opposed to if they were just cubes or something like that, help to create constant reminders that you have yet another mechanism to play with and regulate. I love when something is adorable and indulgent of a production isn't just like a window dressing, but is actually a practical boon to the gameplay itself. One of Earth's hallmarks to begin with was its incredible variability and replayability. The wild amount of unique cards in the game, the countless possible combinations of animal cards, common goal cards, personal cards, islands, climates, and not to mention the different strategies you'd then focus on while playing. Now we have another special spark of variety in the form of these animals. You have a new common bonus that all players benefit from, and a personal animal to change the whole dynamic of your tableau. And the fact that depending on the complexity you desire, you can use one or two animals per play. A joke that I've used before that I'll shamelessly use again. You could make a whole Reiner Knizia game based on the mathematical possibilities and the ridiculous number of combinations this game can deliver in setup alone. Bottom line, if you enjoy Earth and you want to add some thinkiness in a gorgeous production, one that packs a cornucopia of possibilities in a relatively small package, or if you just love the animals, then Animal Kingdom will be for you. Go check out the Kickstarter for Animal Kingdom, which is live now. Or if you're watching this later, just find a way to get it. And if you haven't played Earth yet, what are you waiting for? It's fantastic. I'd like to give a huge thanks to Inside Up for allowing us to be part of this exciting time and for providing us with this Animal Kingdom prototype. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Happy belated Earth Day by a day or two. And never forget to play board games like an animal. Like any of these incredible creatures. Wow, you're really trying to make that song fit. It's not going to work. I have games with lions in them. I'll make it work one of these days.